My darling Abigail, just want to say how beautiful you are today. And I and your mum could not be more than proud. When I was pregnant with you, I was desperate for my little girl. And after a lovely short labour, there you were, my lovely bundle pink. Watching you grow from a shy little girl, running around the living room dressed up as a bride, pretending to get married. And watching you grow into the most beautiful, wonderful young lady has been an absolute privilege. And I'm so proud of you.
As we all know, no relationship is easy and it takes work. I used to stonewall a lot. Abby would try and have serious conversations with me and I would play them off and not give her much back. As I matured, I realised this wasn't good enough and it forced me to look at myself and ask questions. Why am I acting like this? How should I be acting? What steps do I need to take to do better? I think it's in this, the problems, the disagreements, where you find true love. Because you have to ask yourself, do I want to become better for this person? And is this person worth becoming better for? And my answer to you is and always will be yes. So I'm ready. This won't always be sunshine and rainbows, but I'm committed to you, our family and our life, and I know together we can go through whatever life brings. Now I'll start to wrap this up and I speak from my heart when I say this. I can't thank you enough for being in my life and helping me grow to become the man I am today. You're without doubt the best decision of my life.
I remember the day like it was yesterday when you told me that Kurt asked you out for a date. With a big smile on her face, very excited. A few days later, there we were, me driving you down the dual carriageway to see Kurt. And there he was, waiting for you. And of course, that was your first date, and that's when your wonderful love story began. Witnessing your love blossom and your love grow has been wonderful to see. And of course, having my gorgeous grandson Theodore has enriched your love and our lives. Kurt, you are an amazing man who is kind and gentle with a heart of gold. He's always there to help and advise anyone that needs it. Not only are you a wonderful partner, husband to my Abigail, you're also a fantastic father to my grandson Theo. Kurt, I'm so proud of you for always working hard, succeeding, and to be the best that you are. And I thank you for always being there for my daughter and for being there for my grandson. I couldn't ask for a better son-in-law than you. Abigail and Kurt, I wish you both all the love and luck and health all throughout your marriage. And I love you both so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of my wife and I, thank you all so much for being here with us. Thank you all so much for being here with us and making today even more special. As you can see with the table names, we've been together for 10 years, which is kind of poetic, and I would like to say this was my masterful plan all along, but in reality, these table names were just Abby taking one final dig at me for taking so long to propose and get married. Still, looking around today, I can't help but think about how far we've come. As a kid growing up, you always picture your wedding day and wonder what it's going to be like, but also at the same time how it feels a lifetime away, so you kind of dismiss it. But as life does, it has its way of flying by, and I'm here right now, standing in the middle of my wedding day, and I couldn't be happier to be surrounded by you, our family and friends, the people closest to us in this life. I also want to mention that our one special person isn't here today, and that's my nanny Pearl, who gained her wings 2 years ago and is now back home in Trinidad. We're truly grateful to have you all here in person and in spirit, and from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of today with us. To my family, I love you because I love me. Without each of you individually, without each of you individually, I wouldn't be the person I am today, and that is someone who loves their life. I love who I am, and where I'm going. And this wouldn't have been possible without your upbringing. My childhood was a dream, and it felt like there were zero problems, just fun and good times. But as I know now, as an adult and as a parent, that life is chaotic, it's happiness, it's fun, it's strange, it's sad, and it's unpredictable. And throughout all of this, you ensured that I saw the good side of life, whilst ensuring that none of the bad or negative that was around me impacted me. So thank you for this. You've seen me go from a baby to a boy, to a man, to a dad, and now to a husband, and I hope you're proud of the person you see here today. Dale, we met in secondary school, and my only regret is that I've not known you longer. You're a true gentleman with the way you carry yourself and how you treat others. I think the biggest compliment I can give you is I would be proud if Theo grew up just to be like you. I'm grateful for you both because you've given me some of the best experiences in my life. If we had it my way, in our 20s we would have been sat at home playing FIFA and we'd have only left to go to the gym. But fast forward, as we sit here today, I can see our friendship has grown widely in the form of experiencing life together, whether that be following Brentford home and away, travelling to Scotland and Liverpool for music festivals, and more recently heading to Las Vegas and the Monaco Grand Prix for mine and Dan's stag do's. The above is all the fun stuff, but I think what means the most to me is that our friendship runs deep. Our foundation as a group started in school, but was really built in the after parties at Dale's uni house or in the summer house at my old family home, relaxing on the old dirty carpet with that boo drink we loved, eating some burnt ribs, enjoying each other's company and having deep chats about life. So thank you, my boys. It's a pleasure going through life with you, and I appreciate all the help during the stag do's, wedding planning and all the support today. Earlier I mentioned what you think of as a kid when it comes to your wedding. How you wonder what it will be like, but it always felt like a lifetime away. What I didn't say though is that there is a second thing that you think about and wonder, and that is who's going to be stood next to you. What are they going to be like? Where are they in this world right now? And when am I going to meet them? Well, I have all these answers now, and as I stand here today, I can say that I'm happy and in love with my answers. Abigail Rose D, the new Mrs. D, my beautiful, intelligent wife. Abigail, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love and commitment.
As a symbol of my love and commitment.
And as a pledge of our marriage.
And as a pledge of our marriage.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
And I promise. And I promise.
To love.
Respect. And cherish you always.
Get on. Drop it. There we go.
Hold it there. Curtis, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love and commitment.
As a symbol of my love and commitment.
And as a pledge.
And as a pledge.
Of our marriage.
Of our marriage.
With this ring.
With this ring.
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
And I promise.
And I promise.
To love.
Respect.
And cherish you always.
And cherish you always.
Just pop that ring.
Jeez.
Get that on there.
Yeah, there you go.
Get it.
Keep
Jeez.
pushing.
Jesus, cut tight.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, and those of you just here for the free food, hello. For those that don't know me, I'm the best man Dan, and I've had the honour and occasional burden to have known Curtis most of our lives. I don't actually know when and where we became friends, as it's been so long. Like family members, you've always just been there. We've always been there for each other through the years. I've seen Kurt's good times, his bad times, and a time he crawled around the room, half naked, barking like a dog and playing fetch with a belt. But more stories on that later. What a fantastic day we've all had so far. Abby and Curtis, you've done you've really done yourself proud with this wedding. I know it's been stressful, mainly for Abby, and some of that stress has been caused by Kurt, but I hope the day has been exactly as you dreamed of and the perfect start to the rest of your lives together. Abby, you look beautiful today, and Curtis is a very lucky man. Don't worry, Kurt, you look good too, even with your 99 rated curved shoes. I also noticed you're looking a bit taller today, mate. Is that because of the insoles Abby has asked you to wear today so that you're the same height as her for once? Yes. Before I undertake the customary duty of giving Kurt an uncomfortable few minutes, I would like to say a few thank yous. First, the lovely bridesmaids, Shannon and Mia, and the flower girls, Isabella May and Amelia Ann. You all look wonderful. And you've done an amazing job today, so well done, girls. Also, the other groomsman, my little chunky monkey Dale. You've done a great job today of standing still and looking pretty. Thank you for all the help you've gave me with organising the stag do's and listening to my ideas. It's probably best you told me to tone down my ideas, or Kurt may have not come out of Monaco alive. I'd like to thank Kurt and Abby for giving the world Theo. He's a lovely little boy. Theo, I'm talking about you, mate. He's a lovely little boy. He's obsessed with Spider-Man, and I'm sure we'll all get to see his Spidey stance at some point today. It's an honour to be his godparent, and I'm happy to say he's finally starting to like me after 2.5 years. I've even managed to get a hug off him recently, so we're soon to be best buds. I'd like to thank you, Kurt, for asking me to be your best man. It's nice to know that of all the men in the world, you think I'm the best. I got the hint you was going to ask me to be your best man last year. As for those that don't know, he'd done a skydive. And before possibly jumping out of the plane to his death, the last person he decided to hug was me. Not Abby, not Thea, who were both there, I may say, but me. And there's picture proof of that. And if that's not love, I don't know what is. One thing I will say, I won't forgive you for the way I found out you planned to propose. It was at a family do of mine, and I overheard you telling my wife of your plans to propose, not me. Yeah, unforgivable, people, unforgivable. But the proposal was beautiful. It was picture perfect, and you got lots of pictures of it. I'm happy my wife was part of the day. But I did meet you for a cocktail afterwards, and I hope those cocktails were nice. Okay, now, on to the main man, Burtis. They say the worst 5 minutes for the groom on a wedding day is the best man's speech. And I've heard from a reliable source, the worst 5 minutes of Abby's day is tonight once we've all gone to bed. For those of you that don't know our history together, like in the movies, a lot of good love stories start with a girl next door, but in our case it was the boy next door. It's incredible looking back over all the years we've known each other and reminiscing on all our memories. We've grown together from boys to men, some more than others, hence the need for your insoles. It feels like yesterday we were spending most of our childhood together playing football and pretending to be wrestlers, fighting on the trampoline. I usually won, but it was an unfair fight as I had about 2 stone and a 2-foot advantage on him. Of course, it wasn't always me versus him. More often than not, we would team up and fight imaginary wrestlers. You're probably wondering how this would work as adults, but when you're kids, it just did. We'd roll around, pretend to hit these imaginary people, and take some hits in return. And when we couldn't take the imaginary pain anymore, we'd tag the other one in for the imaginary beating. You also might remember, Kurt, we used to play the game Driven on the PS2. I'd like to think this is where your love for Formula 1 started, and also your knack for crashing cars into walls. So for our first boys' holiday, me, Curtis, and 3 other people who couldn't drink alcohol decided to go to Turkey. Of course, with this being our first boys' holiday, it wasn't expected to be a 5-star luxury, but what we didn't expect was to rock up to the hotel like the one in the in-betweeners. The letters on the side of the wall were missing. One of our rooms had a shower that flooded every time we used it. There was a mouldy fruit shoot as well, so it weren't the greatest. But whilst there, we played a game at our hotel. You know what game it is, don't you? So Curtis knows the game. Curtis loves the game. The aim of the game was to pass an orange, using only our mouths from the first person to the last person and then back again. There was 2 teams, me at the front of team 1 and Kurt at the front of team 2. Curtis's team was winning and were about to actually win when Kurt turned around to get the orange from the last person. This old person looked like Madge from Benidorm, the bird who rides around on a mobility scooter. So as Curtis had gone to mouth get the orange out of there, the fruit has fallen out, and so has our old teeth. I've never seen a man move so fast, and we didn't see him again for about half an hour. I think he was just doing laps of Turkey. There was also the time Curtis got drunk at a jazz festival, as you do, and fell asleep on a train. He told me to meet him at a train station because he was very drunk and he was on the very first carriage. So of course, being the friend that I was, I went there to look for him and help him get off. The train arrived, I got on, and there was no Curtis. Suddenly, the door slammed shut while I'm on the carriage, and I've had to pull the emergency lever to find him. I've walked him back going, where the hell is he? And where was he? The very last carriage, covered in a pile of his sick. We've made countless memories as children, teenagers, and now adults, and there's plenty more to come. Watching you grow into the amazing man and father that you are makes me proud to have been there with you every step of the way. It's truly an honour to be part of your life. Thanks for putting up with all these years. It just shows how patient one man can be, so well done, Kurt. Even though you've been a member for quite a time, today makes it legally binding. From the moment Curtis met you, we all saw something change in him. There was a new kind of happiness that we hadn't seen before. It's no wonder, Abby. You're smart, gracious, and you bring out the absolute best in him. You're not just a beautiful bride today, but you're an incredible partner and a fantastic mum to Theo, and Kurt is lucky to have you for the rest of his life. Abby, you've married a man who will give you his all. His time, his heart, and occasionally a handful of nail clippings.
Come on over, come and pick me up. Driving down avenues, dreaming a life with you. Got all our time to lose. My sky's on fire for you. Feels like we levitate, looking at me that way. Got all our time to lose. Let me get lost with you. I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna slow down. I don't wanna wake up. No, I don't wanna slow down. I don't wanna fall into it if it's not with you. You know I want it all anyway. Hope it's not too soon. Holding on so fast to the love, to the love. If I got you, then I got enough. Never gonna wanna give you up, give you up. So come on over, come and pick me up. Driving down avenues, dreaming a life with you. Got all the time to lose. My sky's on fire for you. Feels like we levitate, looking at me that way. Got all the time to lose. Let me get lost with you. I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna slow down. I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna slow down. I don't wanna wake up. Don't wanna slow down. Don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna slow down. I don't wanna go anywhere if it's not with you. You know I would go anywhere if you asked me to.